Today, I'm going to discuss a book called Cybersecurity Myths and Misconceptions: Avoiding the Hazards and Pitfalls That Derail Us. Let's dig in. In the ever-shifting landscape of cybersecurity, understanding fact from fiction can be as crucial as patching a vulnerability. In their book, Cybersecurity Myths and Misconceptions: Avoiding the Hazard and Pitfalls That Derail Us, Spafford, Metcalf, and Dykstra take aim at the pervasive falsehoods that undermine our cyber defenses. The result is a vital resource for anyone navigating this complex domain, from laymen to seasoned professionals. The book masterfully dissects over 175 common misconceptions, covering everything from more cyber threat intelligence is always better to open source software is always more secure. Each myth is tackled with meticulous clarity, revealing the reasoning behind its prevalence and dissecting its potential dangers. The authors deftly balance technical accuracy with accessible language, ensuring the book resonates with a diverse audience. Sharing more cyber threat intelligence will make things better. The IP addresses, malware, and malicious documents that have compromised one business may not be the same ones that compromise other businesses. Better sharing is better. The tactics, techniques, and procedures of how exactly the threat actors compromise systems are more important to understand. Examples could include the malicious use of PsExec, PowerShell, malicious DLLs or drivers. The list goes on. Product X will make you secure. Unlike the superheroes that always win against evil, repeat after me. There are no silver bullets. No one product will make you cyber secure. Macs are safer than PCs. Linux is safer than Windows. Imagine if you're a cyber criminal with a goal of making as much money as possible. Although it has been done, malware designed to infect all three operating systems takes a tremendous amount of effort than simply making malware tailored for one operating system at a time. Wouldn't you go after the largest market share to make the most money? In June 2021, Microsoft dominated the desktop operating system market with 73%. Mac OS followed with 16%, and later Linux had only 3%. Remember though, Linux includes a large amount of open source code. More on that later. Open source software is more secure than closed source software. The myth continues since open source code is available to review, for all to review. Sometimes the vulnerabilities last for years before they're discovered and fixed. Remember OpenSSL? Remember Heartbleed? Many Python libraries have been weaponized, and now there's concern for SSH. Passwords should be changed often. If passwords are changed often, it usually leads to simpler password patterns or workarounds, especially if one does not have a password manager. Using words that can be found in a dictionary often leads to faster compromise. We have been promised a passwordless future many times before, but yet we've not seen it happen on a massive scale. In the meantime, we do have MFA, or multi-factor authentication, to assist us in providing additional layer of authentication. Compliance equals complete security. Compliance to the many various frameworks will be an improvement for those that have weak or no security. Unfortunately, compliance attests to meeting minimum standards. Unfortunately, adversaries usually discover holes that are not covered by these standards or utilize social engineering to compromise their victims. Absence of evidence is evidence of absence. If someone does not see an intruder in their apartment, does that mean they're not there? If a doctor tells you don't have cancer, does that mean you definitely don't have cancer? If an adversary breaks into your network and simply went through all your security systems without being detected, does that mean it never happened? This is part of the major reason companies have threat hunters. These are just a few of the approximately 175 security myths this book attempts to debunk. I highly recommend you take a look at this book, whether you simply want to learn more about cybersecurity or if you've been in the thick of it for several decades. Thanks for watching today. I hope you enjoyed going over some of these common myths. In the meantime, everyone please stay safe and secure until we see you next time.